To the Gunners, I came across this video by the Chronicle of Gunners. I have to be honest, I really enjoyed the video. He explained the three philosophy behind Arsenal midfield selection. This is everything I've been trying to explain. No, I came across this video, I saw it, I loved it. I said I'm going to share this here. So just watch the video.
If we play the more physical players, we do lack a bit of spark. And then we're asking Noni Madueke to do a lot. We're asking Eze, if he plays on the left side, to do a hell of a lot in terms of creativity and providing that spark. And there'll be games where they'll be fine to do that. But there'll be games where they struggle with it. And then you need a bit more of stardust from your midfield. And if you don't have Odegaard or Nwaneri in there, or Eze playing in that more central area, then we lack it. It's fine. I agree with you. I'm not disputing that for a second. But in terms of the answer to the question of what does Arsenal's best midfield look like, I think it is the midfield of Zubimendi, Rice and Odegaard. The problem is that A, Odegaard's injured, and B, when he's playing at the minute, his form isn't great. You bring in Nwaneri to replace him, you lose something off the ball. You bring in Eze to replace him, you lose something off the ball. And I think Mikel Arteta showed us against Nottingham Forest that he's willing to take that gamble and he's willing to compromise on the off the ball stuff a little bit to give us that more attacking impetus, but he won't do it in away games against certain opposition. He was never going to do that at Anfield. He was never going to do that at Old Trafford, and he's never going to do it at a place like San Mamés, as we saw the other night. So do we keep moaning about it, complaining about it, or do we accept that with Odegaard out, the balance can't possibly be 100% right? It's going to be either slightly more defensive or it's going to be slightly more offensive. And you got to pick and choose as a manager which games it is that you're willing to take that risk in and roll the dice in. And that's going to be key. When Odegaard comes back into the equation, hopefully he can play himself into fitness, and hopefully we're not even having this conversation moving forward. Hopefully he's giving us enough on the ball and off it to provide us with that balance that we so desperately need in midfield. But when you see that midfield sort of be selected of Zubimendi, Rice and Marino, people seem to get really irritated and frustrated by it. It's horses for courses, and we're without the player that brings that equilibrium, that brings that balance to the whole midfield picture.